Today we will be trying to build a theme park in this cube. So right in front of me I have prepared this little square, and yeah, it's not as big, but we have to try and fit a whole theme park inside of here. So let's just get straight into it. I definitely want to build a few roller coasters and rides, but first we have to sort of lay out what we want to do at least. I'm going to add the paths like this, and there's probably going to be like a row of trees on the edge. I think that will look pretty nice. This is sort of like the entrance area in some way. And I think I actually want to start with a roller coaster on the left side. And well, we can of course choose out of a lot of things, but I think starting with like a small family roller coaster to sort of see how much room we have, I think is great. So I think the spinning coaster is actually a really good coaster, which by the looks of things fits perfectly, and I can probably make it go around here. So let's place that like this, and then we're just going to go instantly to the side and go into the chain lift. I don't think we should go up too high, so by the looks of things 80 meters seems pretty good actually. We're going to add a little bit of banking offset. I actually haven't built a coaster for quite a while in this game, so we're just going to see how this is going to go. Yeah, well, let's just see. I kind of want to make this coaster quite high from the ground so we can still add things under this, so we need to build a complete theme park. And I think I actually have quite a nice idea which I can do here. Is like this element. I always forget the name of what this element is, but we're basically going to get like a 90-degree turn and probably make this actually a little bit bigger. Do it like that. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be able to do the complete thing since the station is in the way here, but I do like the idea of this. Normally it would do something like this, but well, as we can see, then we're going to go straight through the station now, so that doesn't work. So I will have to change it a little bit from this point, and I actually think we can go over the sort of entrance thing here and create like a nice maybe thing here. I do want to actually add some decorations, some building, not just nothing. We probably should actually create like a breaking zone. I don't know if this is even going to make it. So let's just add some very simple block breaks like that. I hope it will make that, maybe. All right, then we're just going to add this big drop straight after, and I need to make sure I keep going in the square. So this is a little bit like that. Yeah, now we should actually fit. And well, as you can see, this is actually already quite a big roller coaster, but we have still a lot of room to build some flat rides, some shops, some nature, and probably another big roller coaster. And I think I want to just create one more helix. I as always, I don't really have any clue of what I'm doing, but to be fair, this looks pretty nice. I don't kind of want to go in the ground. That feels like cheating a little bit. Okay, I know this is definitely not the best. This last turn is kind of... we'll go ahead with it. It works fine. And then we just connect it like that. Now, let me smooth out this coaster and fix some of the turns. And then we'll start decorating some of this stuff.
A few moments later.
Okay, that works really good. I actually kind of like the colors of the roller coaster. I don't think I'm going to change that. But I do want to add, well, at least some stuff around that. I'm not sure if I'm going to build a complete station since, well, I'm going to be honest, I am really bad at making that. But we do actually need some of, well, the stalls and some stuff. And to be fair, these actually just work great. There's actually already some people walking in the park. It isn't really open yet, guests. There's not much to do, but I guess you're now going to be able to get some soda lightful. Great. And let's also get some pizzas down here. Can I like snap like the other side, or is that not possible? How do I... That works, I guess. Then at the back here, I think we can hopefully fit. Then I have to search it in here since there's a lot of things. Where's the toilets, guys? Here are the toilets. Oh my god, the toilets are massive. Okay, well, I cannot place the toilets like that, but I can try place them like this and then just connect it like that to the... Why is that flying? I didn't like that. I think that works. Before I forget it, I actually need to build an entrance and access to it, don't I? Yeah, that's probably smart. Okay, I'm not sure if I have enough room for all of this. Paths cannot cross. What? Huh? Bleh. How do I remove these paths? No, no. Then I remove everything. Oh my god. Okay, it's this thing here. So many buttons. Okay, let me try this. No, now I don't have Q path. It's this. Okay, I found it. I found what I needed. Okay, let me go down all the way to the base floor. Great. Can I do that turn? Of course I can't. Then this might just be the queue, guys, if I connect it like there. And then if I just make this short and just try and do that. Yeah, no, that works. That works. At least now we can open it. I'm going to look through the scenery since the station is actually kind of ugly. I think I can just probably add some very standard walls, although there's a lot to look through. How do I make that? Can I? Oh, okay. Okay. How do I? No. I think I have to do it like this then. Yeah, there we go. But I just want this to look better. And why does that start to see-fight? Why is that the exact same height? Let me guess. I cannot change that, can I? All right. Well, why is there a gap in that? And that starts... Okay, give me like a moment and try to create a station with distance. Oh my god.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, guys. I'm going to be honest. This might be the most ugly thing I have ever created. But God, I'm proud of it. Alright, the queue is definitely overflowing, but there's not much room I can really add to this queue, can I? Yeah, but that's just it. I know how we can make this station a lot better. It's just completely cover it up with bushes and trees and stuff, and then no one will ever see it anymore. Okay, let's just completely cover this entire building. This is just a Six Flags park, guys. Like, this is the quality that they do. So there's not much wrong with it, is it? We can add like a nice tree in there. Oh my God, there are so many trees. I already forgot which ones I used earlier, but I am just adding tons of things around. And as you can see, you can barely see the station building now. See, that's so much better. Oh my God. What is this? Okay, guys, the park is finished. I have placed one tree. What the hell is this? This can be bigger? Huh? What's the point of this? Oh my God. But, huh? I'm speechless. Okay, so let's do what I said that I would do at the start. Is just adding some of these trees on the line. I know they are not identically spaced, but oh well, it looks cool enough. There we go. Now we got some nice trees at the start. We actually got a roller coaster, some stalls and everything. So that actually worked. No one walking around. Oh, there's one family here and everyone else is here, waiting to do the one thing in this entire park. Alright, well, we still got quite a lot of room here. I actually need to, well, let me place some of these trees actually like just across here. We can actually make this like a random rotation. Why does it rotate this way? No, no. Can I? No. Can I just do like this rotation where it just goes like around it? Okay, I just want the rotation to be like that rotation, not what it was doing. Okay, it seems to be doing good now. No, it isn't. Okay, well, that's not going to work, is it? There probably is a way on how to do that, but I have not played this game enough to know how to do that. If there is, let me know down in the comments, guys. Since wait, oh, I'm still placing all those trees on weird angles. No, I thought I turned that off. Go off. And now they start to float. Let me just like stick to the ground. Oh yeah, and by the way, guys, I will show you guys all the POVs of the roller coasters at the end of the video, so make sure you keep watching. But to be fair, this actually doesn't look too bad. The coaster is spinning a little bit, not that much, sadly. I think definitely like up here, it starts to spin quite a lot. Yeah, it really gets like a good spin in there. So I'm happy that actually worked. All right, but that means sort of the left side of the thing is now finished. So we're like around 40%, but I actually want to build like a flat ride since, well, it's just now one coaster, isn't it? And well, everyone is also queuing up for this one thing. So let's actually have a look through this. Now, we don't have that much space. And well, some of these flat rides, well, no, not that one, but some of these flat rides are basically the entire plot. So I'm definitely going to go for like a smaller flat ride. I kind of like this one. Which one is, but it's again a cube, right? But I think it fits quite nice. Then we can maybe add another thing there. So I actually think if we just place it, it's almost there. That works. Then we place the entrance is this here, and the exit goes there. And well, we now know that the queue has to be a lot longer. That should be good enough actually. And we just attach the pad like that. At the back here, I think we can hopefully place 2 more stalls since that just fits. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to fit 2 next to each other, but we can try. Yeah, let's place Chief Beef and Slush Hour. Oh, okay. Wait, that fits. And at the back it just fits. That is very close actually. Let's just place a few of these trees. I know like that the bushes go over, but I am placing them in the square, guys. That's what I'm going on. And I'm just going to add some of these bushes around to fill up some of these empty spaces, which looks quite nice. Same as filling this up again with trees. All right, there we go. Well, I think we can actually just already open this, and same as these 2 stalls. I hope these will increase the park, well, amount of guests. I think there's others already. Oh, look, yeah, more people are spawning or well, coming to the park now that we have opened this new ride, and that actually looks kind of nice. I'm happy with that. Now we have this path here, which just ends, which isn't the nicest. So I would say let's just continue this path. I think I can probably make it run exactly like this, just till the edge of the park. That fits perfectly. And now we have space here for probably another roller coaster. Now I know we'll just have 2 roller coasters and a ride, but I'm not sure if much more will fit inside of this square. And I actually want to build a roller coaster that has at least 1 inversion. And I think I'm going to build a coaster that's quite or can be built compact, and it's one of my favorites, which probably has to be like the Vekoma Vector Down or whatever the name is of this thing. And I think I'm going to place the station and exit like this, so I have all the room right there. I'm not really sure if this is a smart thing to do. I'm not sure if I can build over this, to be fair. I might try. So yeah, let's build it like this. Yeah, no, that should work. All right. Then we actually should. Oh wait, I have such a bad idea. Can I move this? Oh, I can. Okay. I'm going to place it here. Yeah, no, that works. And then we're just go instantly in a lift or a lounge that goes, and I think that will give us enough speed. I'm not sure if we can go inverted with, oh my god, we can go inverted. I hope that will give enough like speed for this. Okay, let's give it a little bit of banking offset. I am not entirely sure where I am going to go, but let's just build like 8-meter pieces. And we'll make sure it's testing so we can actually see if it makes it. I don't know if it has enough speed to go up here. That is extremely slow, and nope, we are indeed not making that. Okay, but I think I can go to edit mode and just slightly increase the speed of this lounge. I think if I just do like acceleration and like the speed, if I'm now going to test, it should hopefully make it. So let's have a look. There we go. And it does. It's actually quite a slow launch. You're definitely getting a lot of hang time, but I might just put it on 9. I think that works good. All right. Well, where do I go now? I might just go in like an inversion here. That works. Okay. It definitely made it. I'm going to go over the station like this. It is definitely going to be a short layout, as you can see, but we've already gone actually 2 inversions, which is quite nice. Yeah, no, this seems to be good. Okay. And where do I go? I see a vision, guys. I see a vision. I don't know if it's going to fit my vision, but we'll figure that out. The clearance of everything is definitely going to be not great, I would say. So let's create an airtime hill here, and then we somehow have to go all the way in a turn like this. Oh god. Okay, this turn is definitely going to be way too tight for what it's doing. That's not great, is it? No. And I think I'm already over the edge. Okay, so I have to go smaller. Okay, that turn, not great, but not much I can do about it. And I am not entirely sure how I'm going to do the brakes here, but I did want to have the brakes here. Guys, my vision, not that good. The brakes have to be like this. These are like some King Dakar level brakes. Do I have brakes that go in a turn? I actually do. All right, great. This is like, this goes against my one big rule of building roller coasters and not in a turn. But what has to be done, guys. Can I just lower the end? Okay, well, that's that's something. Okay, guys, let me cook. Let me smooth this roller coaster. Okay, well, there we go. I have added the catwalk. That is very useful. That definitely goes not upside down. I'm not even sure why that's possible. But the coaster is actually going quite decent through this. It's a very short and weird layout, but with the room that I got and the brakes that are, well, definitely not braking enough, actually. But I'm not sure I can make them any quicker. Well, let's, can it stop raining? There we go, sunny. All right, let's also place an entrance and exit for this. And I think this one will actually need quite a big queue. So let's just make it go a few times back and forth right here, and we'll connect it like that. But that should be big enough, right? And then for the exit, I kind of hoped it fits exactly. Oh my god, I did that. All right, well, with the with the very bad station of this, I'm not sure if I want to try another one. What I am going to do is just add some very nice trees. I saw this point where the tree perfectly fits there. And actually, before I forget it, there is so much trash all around this. I need to place benches. I need to actually hire some people, since if the ride breaks down, we don't want that. And who are we going to do for our mascot? I think King Coaster is the best one. There we go. All right, where do I find trash cans? Right here. And these ones look the most normal. I know they're Western, but they just look the most normal, generic ones. All right, let's just place some of this stuff around. And the same, of course, with some benches. And I'm actually seeing a little bit of a place here where we can maybe fit one very small flat right in. And ooh, that's going to be very tight. Is there any flat ride that is even smaller or maybe even thinner? Nope. Why are all these flat rides so big? Like, I can maybe fit it in here, but then some of the supports will go away. Oh, it is going through the coaster. No, that doesn't work. Nope, that also doesn't fit. Nope. Okay, this really seems like the smallest. So I think if I angle this correctly. Oh, okay. I think I made it fit. So if I place the exit here, that is a very close, but it's a nice view you will get, believe me. And connect it right there. I think this works. Just have to move over this tree a little bit, and then also open this flat ride. And if we then also open the roller coaster, maybe add like another stall here. We actually don't have like a gift shop, so let's buy the loony balloons. I think that's quite nice in here. There we go. Make sure we open that too. There's no path to the loony balloons. What do you mean there's no path? It's connected to the path. Oh, now it's okay. Now it allows me to do it, of course. Let's finish the detail, of course, of this roller coaster. Well, detail. the nature around it. And actually with that, I think the theme park that we built in this square is now finished. There's I'm not sure what's happening with the queue right here. There's just a lot of people waiting for this coaster. It's extremely popular. There's not much people actually going back here. What's wrong with this? Oh, it's too expensive. Well, in this park, we don't care about making a profit, so everything will go on a bargain. Why is the bargain on $25? Not my problem. By the looks of things, people are now actually going inside the coasters. I'm actually really curious how that's going to look when they do. Alright, here it goes. I actually really like the launch, and it's not going really quick. You're really hanging up there. And yeah, that's actually looking quite good. You're definitely pulling a lot of G's in some of these turns, but oh well, it's not the most realistic thing, are we, building a coaster in this square? But I am actually kind of happy with how this turned out, this little small park. Of course, it's not the most insane thing ever, but that isn't really the point of this video, of course. So actually, let's have a look at the 2 roller coaster POVs of, well, this video. Now, I definitely have to say, this coaster is going a little bit quick, but there's not much I can do about it, otherwise it wouldn't make actually the looping. But this is the theme park that we built in this square, and I actually have to say, I am pretty happy. I would suggest try this out for yourself, build a square, see how much you can actually fit in this, since it's actually a lot harder than you think. So guys, I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe on my channel. If you want to see more Planet Coaster videos, let me also know down below. And then I will say, as always, goodbye.